And we have to move on with the next speaker. The next speaker is Professor Jeff Prevost. He's going to tell us about UT San Antonio's vision for Texas quantum future, from cybersecurity to economic prosperity. And Jeff is a professor in electrical engineering at UT San Antonio. He holds one of the 4 cloud technology endowed professorship at San Antonio. He is also the co-founder and assistant director of UT at San Antonio Open Cloud Institute. And I met Jeff first in January in College Station. He's been energetically pushed for the Quantum Alliance to form in the state of Texas. Jeff, where are you? There. Okay, the floor is yours. Thank you very much, Jeff.
Okay, thank you, Elaine. I appreciate that. So I'm getting out of my comfort zone just a little bit. I have prepared notes that I'm going to be keeping myself honest with. I am deathly afraid of getting on Olga's bad side and running over, which I am unfortunately often doing in my presentations. So there will be no capital crimes committed today. I'm going to make sure that I end on time, and so let's go ahead and start. So, good morning, everybody. It's an honor to speak to you today at the Texas Quantum Summit, a landmark gathering on what is undoubtedly the next great technological frontier for our state, quantum computing and technology. Fittingly, we are all here today because of the foresight of our state's leadership and the passage of House Bill 4751, which established the Texas Quantum Initiative. This initiative isn't just another bill. It's a declaration. It's a commitment to the position Texas needs to have as a national leader and international leader in the quantum industry, and to accelerate the integration of quantum computing, networking, and sensing into our economy. In short, it sets the stage for Texas to become a major hub for quantum innovation. But why now? Because the stakes are high and the time is right. Global enthusiasm for quantum technology has sparked a competitive race. One recent analysis projected the quantum computing industry could be worth $1.3 trillion by 2035. Nations worldwide are investing billions in quantum. China alone has poured over $15 billion, the US about 3.8. States like Maryland have announced $1 billion initiatives to become the quantum capital. Texas cannot afford to lag behind. Thanks to House Bill 4751, we're taking bold action now to secure our place in this emerging landscape with the Texas Quantum Initiative. At the University of Texas at San Antonio, we not only share this commitment, we have been building the foundation to realize it for years. My goal today is to present UT San Antonio's strategic vision for quantum information science and engineering, and how it aligns perfectly with the ambitions of the Texas Quantum Initiative. It's a vision that leverages our unique strengths and positions Texas to lead. In a phrase, we aim to build the talent, the technology, and the test beds to drive Texas' quantum future. So where does UT San Antonio fit into this statewide effort? Our vision begins with a foundational strength that defines both our university and our city: cybersecurity. San Antonio is known as Cyber City USA, and for good reason. Our city is home to a massive national security and tech industry presence, including the 16th Air Force and many cybersecurity companies, and UTSA is its academic heart. This legacy has led to nationally recognized centers on our campus. For example, the National Security Collaboration Center, and more recently, the State of Texas Cyber Command Center. Cybersecurity is in San Antonio's DNA, and we see quantum cybersecurity as the next great challenge and opportunity for this ecosystem. The arrival of powerful, fault-tolerant quantum computers in the coming years threatens to break the encryption that underpins our entire digital world, from banking and energy grids to healthcare records. This looming threat is very real, but it also presents an opportunity for Texas to lead in defending against it. UT San Antonio's strategy is to focus our quantum efforts at the nexus of cybersecurity and the two most important, vital, and vulnerable domains for Texas and the nation, manufacturing and healthcare. These are critical industries where a breach or a disruption can have enormous economic and human consequences, and they are precisely where quantum technology will pose new risks and offer new solutions. Importantly, we're not starting from scratch. UT San Antonio has already galvanized a broad coalition to tackle these issues head-on. Under UT San Antonio's leadership, we formed a consortium of nearly 40 experts across 15 institutions in Texas and beyond to establish the Quantum Institute for Cyber Resilience, or QUICR. Through QUICR and related efforts, we are pioneering research into quantum-safe cryptography, secure quantum networks, and advanced quantum sensors, all aimed at countering the emerging quantum threats to critical sectors like manufacturing, supply chains, and healthcare systems. This means developing encryption that even quantum computers can't crack, communication links that are quantum hardened against eavesdropping, and sensors that can detect or prevent attacks in unprecedented ways. By unifying expertise statewide, UT San Antonio is assuring that Texas will have the quantum resilience needed to protect our economy and security in this new era. Let's talk about manufacturing first. In advanced manufacturing, UT San Antonio is already leading the way. In fact, the U.S. Department of Energy selected UT San Antonio to lead the National Cybersecurity Manufacturing Innovation Institute, known as CYMANI, with a $70 million award. CYMANI is a consortium of universities, national labs, and industry partners focused on securing the future of U.S. manufacturing. Located in San Antonio, at the Port San Antonio Technology Campus, we've built the Cyber Manufacturing C4M facility, a one-of-a-kind test bed and pilot factory. This isn't just a lab on campus. It's essentially a small factory floor outfitted to tackle real industry problems. It provides researchers, students, and companies hands-on experience in solving critical security challenges for manufacturing systems. It's where we can take theoretical quantum ideas and operationalize them in an industrial environment. So what does this look like in practice? Well, for example, at C4M, we're beginning to test and validate next-generation quantum sensors that could drastically improve manufacturing precision and quality control. We're also deploying and evaluating post-quantum cryptography and even quantum key distribution protocols on real manufacturing equipment. By retrofitting production machinery with quantum-resilient communications and monitoring, we create a real-world sandbox to see how these defenses hold up. This testbed approach is a game changer. It accelerates innovation and workforce development at once. Engineers from our labs, along with industry partners, can experiment with quantum security tools on actual factory hardware. In doing so, they gain skills that are immediately applicable, and Texas manufacturers gain early access to solutions that keep them secure. We believe this living laboratory will help Texas take a national leadership role in quantum secure manufacturing, making our state's advanced manufacturing sector both more competitive and more resilient against cyber threats. Our position is made even more unique, perhaps unmatched nationally, by the recent merger of UTSA with UT Health San Antonio. We have united a research university with a health science center to form one powerful institution. Now, the third largest public research university in Texas, behind only UT Austin and A&M. This new breadth allows us to bring quantum expertise directly into the clinical and biomedical realm in a way few others can. we are now positioned to develop and test quantum-secure solutions for healthcare on the front lines, where human lives and privacy are at stake. Consider the challenges in healthcare. We must protect highly sensitive patient data and medical records, ensure the reliable operation of life-saving equipment, and guard hospital networks, all of which could be jeopardized by quantum-empowered cyber attacks in the near future. In response, UT San Antonio is building test beds that link our quantum research labs with real clinical systems and data, with all of the appropriate safeguards. For instance, we're starting pilot projects to apply quantum-safe encryption to health information exchange and to use quantum-enhanced sensors for imaging and diagnostics. By doing so, in collaboration with our health practitioners, we can prove out state-of-the-art quantum security techniques in a realistic healthcare environment. Our doctors, clinicians, and researchers are working together to identify where quantum technology or defenses against quantum threats can most improve patient care and safety, from protecting the privacy of electronic health records to ensuring the integrity of telemedicine communications. These healthcare test beds will accelerate the development of practical and deployable quantum solutions for hospitals and clinics. Now, the applied vision I've described is ambitious. Building new technology test beds and solutions for industry and healthcare is not easy. Achieving it requires a foundation of deep fundamental research and discovery. At UT San Antonio, we've identified 3 core research pillars that underpin our quantum initiative. These are the areas of scholarly strength that will fuel innovation across the board. They are quantum mathematics, quantum materials and devices, and quantum secure algorithms. By investing in these pillars, we ensure that Texas will not only use quantum technologies developed elsewhere, but will also create the breakthroughs and intellectual property that drives the field forward. Let me briefly explain each pillar and why it's crucial. So pillar 1, quantum mathematics. In cybersecurity, quantum or otherwise, we cannot have true security without rigorous mathematics. Any cryptographic protocol is only as strong as the mathematics underpinning it. As we confront the quantum threat to encryption, the challenge is twofold. We must first design new algorithms that even quantum computers cannot break, and then apply sophisticated mathematical tools to analyze their security. At UT San Antonio, researchers in the Department of Mathematics are doing groundbreaking work on exactly these problems. They're building novel translation bridges, connecting very abstract mathematics such as model theory and logic and abstract algebra with computational complexity and efficient algorithm design. These bridges linked deep theory to practical realm behind quantum safe cryptography. So why does this matter? Well, on one side, such work allows us to classify which problems remain computationally hard even for quantum computers, giving us stronger confidence in post-quantum cryptographic protocols. On the other side, abstract algebraic techniques help design efficient algorithms, ensuring that post-quantum cryptographic protocols can be implemented in practice without slowing down real-world systems. With results like these, we can mathematically assure that the quantum-safe encryption methods developed in, say, a hospital or a factory are not only secure against quantum attacks, but are also efficient enough for everyday use. This isn't just theory for theory's sake. It's an insurance policy, a way to ensure that the secure systems we build for Texas manufacturing and healthcare sectors are sound from the ground up, backed by proofs and optimized for performance. By advancing quantum mathematics, Texas will not simply adopt security standards, Texas will set them, leading the way into the quantum age. So pillar 2, quantum materials and devices. The quantum future also depends on new hardware, new materials and devices that make quantum technology more robust, practical, and scalable for real-world use. Many current quantum systems are delicate, requiring ultra-cold temperatures or ultra-clean labs. If we want quantum tech on factory floors and in clinics, we need to engineer greater resilience. At UT San Antonio, our vision includes fundamental science and materials design and device engineering to meet this challenge, including advances in frequency upconversion and field-to-phase modulation that enhances quantum sensors by making them more resilient to noise, strain-mediated ME coupling for microwave quantum interconnects, and low-power, cryo-friendly magnetoelectric coupling in the microwave regime, creating new interfaces between quantum hardware components, as well as silicon photonic chips that will hopefully lead to ultra-fast, energy-efficient quantum photonic processors. Each of these examples represents the kind of hard tech innovation that will ensure Texas isn't just a consumer of quantum devices made elsewhere, but a creator of the next generation building blocks of quantum technology. Our researchers, in collaboration with partners, including those of our Texas Quantum Initiative Network, are working to secure that future. By focusing on quantum materials and devices, we position our state to supply critical components of the quantum economy, from advanced detectors to quantum network gear, much as we have done in the past for industries like semiconductors. So pillar 3, secure quantum algorithms. The third pillar ties everything together. We're developing the algorithms that will harness quantum computers for practical, secure applications in our target industries. Even as we defend against quantum threats, we should also exploit quantum advantages for Texas' benefit. UT San Antonio computer scientists and engineers are working on hybrid quantum classical algorithms to tackle some of the hardest computational problems faced in manufacturing and healthcare. This includes, for example, optimizing complex processes in advanced manufacturing, like scheduling and supply chain management for factories using additive manufacturing or IoT-enabled production lines. These are problems where quantum optimization algorithms running on quantum hardware in tandem with classic supercomputers might find solutions far more efficiently than traditional methods. In healthcare, our researchers are exploring quantum machine learning algorithms that could improve the accuracy of medical imaging, diagnostics, and drug discovery. By investing in secure quantum algorithms now, we ensure that as quantum computers grow in capability, Texas will have the software and expertise to apply them directly to our priority sectors. And importantly, secure algorithms means we design these solutions with security in mind from the start. For instance, making sure a quantum algorithm's output in a healthcare setting can be verified and trusted, or that sensitive manufacturing data processed by a quantum computer remains protected. Not just protecting against it, but doing so in a way that bolsters trust and reliability. I want to turn now to perhaps the most critical component of the Texas Quantum Initiative and our vision, workforce development. Technology, after all, is nothing without people. The scientists, engineers, educators, and technicians who can build it, use it, and take it to the next level. If Texas is to lead the quantum revolution, we must cultivate a homegrown quantum-ready workforce at scale. The challenge is our state's talent is currently strong, but often disconnected or siloed. We have excellent pockets of expertise in Austin, in Houston, here in College Station, in Dallas, and certainly in San Antonio. But we need to unify these efforts and dramatically expand the talent pipeline. UT San Antonio's vision is to transform Texas into a powerhouse for the national quantum workforce by implementing a comprehensive, multi-pronged strategy for education and training. This strategy spans the entire spectrum of workforce development, from college and graduate programs to upskilling faculty and current industry professionals, all the way to outreach in K-12 schools. In short, we're addressing every link in the chain, making quantum education accessible to more students, empowering our existing educators and researchers to pivot into quantum, inspiring the next generation early on, and retraining today's tech workforce for the quantum era. Let me break down each of these efforts because each is crucial to creating the virtuous cycle of talent and innovation that will secure Texas leadership. So first, we're making quantum education accessible. Traditionally, quantum science at the university level has been confined to physics departments and requires years of specialized study before a student can contribute. We're changing that model. At UT San Antonio, we've designed a low-barrier entry graduate program in quantum information science that welcomes students from diverse STEM backgrounds. This deliberate lowering of barriers means that a computer science major, an electrical engineer, or a math major can all enter our quantum engineering courses without having taken undergraduate quantum mechanics. And I'm proud to say that this isn't just on paper. We have courses already underway following this model, and the response has been tremendous. In these initial quantum information science classes, most students are not physics majors. They include computer scientists, engineers, mathematicians, even cybersecurity students, all eager to gain practical quantum skills. This is exactly what we need to see across Texas. Quantum training integrated into the broader STEM education pipeline, not isolated in a silo. Our educational model is interdisciplinary, with hands-on, a strong emphasis on student-driven quantum projects that can be the basis of future startups right here in the state of Texas. We believe this approach, scaled statewide, will produce the volume of skilled quantum engineers and scientists needed to staff our companies, government agencies, and research labs in the near future. I thought I had 30 minutes. Oh, okay. Second, we are rapidly expanding our expert base by upskilling existing faculty and researchers in related fields, what we call quantum-adjacent disciplines. Texas already has top-notch professors and scientists in areas like cybersecurity, advanced manufacturing, and bioinformatics, and so on, who may not have a quantum background. Rather than starting from scratch with new hires, UT San Antonio is empowering these experts to pivot their research into the quantum space. We've launched an annual quantum-adjacent faculty development workshop series, bringing in faculty from across Texas, especially from domains like cybersecurity, healthcare, and manufacturing, who want to integrate quantum methods into their work. These are intensive summer workshops and follow-up mentoring that provide tailored quantum training for experienced researchers. The impact of this approach is multiplicative. By equipping our existing professors and researchers to contribute to quantum projects, we dramatically increase the quantum research output of the state without waiting years to produce new PhD graduates or to recruit a slate of specialists from elsewhere. For example, at UT San Antonio, our nationally recognized cybersecurity faculty have already gone through crash courses and boot camps in practical quantum information theory. These are some of the first programs of their kind in the nation, and now those faculty are collaborating with physicists on quantum-safe security research. We've essentially turned dozens of quantum newcomers into active contributors in a short time. Imagine scaling that across all our universities in Texas. It would rapidly swell the ranks of quantum-capable researchers. Moreover, these faculty then train their own students in quantum topics, creating a ripple effect. By empowering and retraining our current experts, we not only accelerate innovation, but we also foster cross-domain collaborations. Engineers working with physicists, computer scientists with chemists, all bringing quantum ideas into their project. This breaking down of barriers is exactly what is needed for quantum technology to mature from theory to real-world impact. Texas will gain a reputation as a place where any research or engineering problem can find a quantum dimension because our people are primed to think that way. Third, we're building the quantum talent pipeline from the ground up. This means that students long before they reach college or graduate programs and equipping our K-12 students, our K-12 educators to introduce quantum concepts early. we know from experience in fields like cybersecurity that if you spark interest in middle school or high school, you create a stronger, more diverse pipeline of talent down the road. So UT San Antonio is expanding its successful outreach models to include quantum. We have Train the Trainer initiatives to provide teacher professional development in quantum science basics. For example, we're partnering with our Center for Infrastructure and Assurance and Security, which has for years led award-winning cybersecurity curriculum programs for K through 12, to embed age-appropriate quantum topics into those existing programs. This way, we leverage proven strategies such as classroom games, competitions, and lesson plans already used for cybersecurity and simply extend them to cover quantum ideas. This is one of our many extensive K through 12 and related initiatives. Ask me later for a more list of comprehensive programs. This is something we at UT San Antonio care deeply about. Our goal is to demystify quantum early on, making it a visible and viable career path for every young Texan. So, I guess I'm out of time. Let me wrap up. So our last slide here is our commitment to Texas. So UT San Antonio's vision is clear and bold. We will leverage our national leadership in cybersecurity to become a nexus for applied quantum research in manufacturing and healthcare. We will support this mission with world-class fundamental research in quantum mathematics, quantum materials, and algorithms, ensuring that Texas generates the ideas and intellectual property that will fuel the quantum revolution, not just consume them. And we will execute a broad, innovative plan to build the quantum workforce Texas needs to lead the nation and the world. As we do this, we remain fully aligned with the Texas Quantum Initiative's goals. In fact, what I've outlined is essentially UT San Antonio's answer to the call that House Bill 4751 put out to make Texas the epicenter of quantum innovation. We stand ready to collaborate with our partners across academia, industry, and government throughout this great state and beyond. The infrastructure is being set in motion, the state has set the course, and institutions like UT San Antonio are eager to propel it faster. Together, we can truly build a secure and prosperous quantum future for all citizens of Texas. Our opportunity here is not just to lead in technology and economic growth, but to lead in security and the responsible, ethical development of quantum technologies that will benefit all Texans. Ladies and gentlemen, Texas has always been a place where big ideas become reality. Quantum technology is a big idea, maybe one of the biggest of our time. With the vision, talent, and resolve I've described, I am confident that Texas will seize this moment. UT San Antonio is all in. We invite all of you, our fellow researchers, industry innovators, and legislative champions, to join us in this grand endeavor. The Texas Quantum Initiative has given us a mandate and a roadmap. Now it's up to us to deliver. Let's work together to ensure Texas leads the quantum age just as it has so many others. Thank you.